we'd like to start work on the T1. We've emptied it, as you can see. See it in all its glory. We actually got the gas water heater working. Marina did that. She should have been a plumber, I think. There we are, there's the bottle. It's low water pressure, and one of the problems is that the pipe with the water supply comes in through the back of the building and enters the wall. We don't know how it gets from there to here, so if you come into this room with this lovely blue ceiling, which is in bad condition, we're going to make a hole in it. It's coming down anyway. We'll make a hole in this corner up here, which is not good anyway. I think that's where the pipe is. We can also check the electrics at the same time. This is the bathroom here, and we don't know where the pipes are. They're buried in the walls underneath the tiles, so we have to take it apart. If you look down on the floor, Marina, you can see that this concrete floor is in very poor condition. Listen, it's hollow, cracked, holes, so it's all coming up. Yeah. And the T1 won't look like this again.
Hopefully.
It's going to look better. We decided to tackle this one first, this little building, rather than the main house. Gives us a bit of practice, and we can still live in the main house.
Yeah.
So, I'll make a bit of a mess.
Meantime, I just want to see the view. It's all right. Not a shabby view, as you would say.
Not too shabby.
Except for this little shadow, just the other side, but we're gonna take it down as well. There you go. So start to work. I'll be the safety officer. I'll be checking on
yes,
your...
I haven't got a helmet on. But
it's not very tall.
It's not the tallest room in the world, but the plan is
trying to
when
cut
we have to rebuild the roof, we won't have a tetto, a ceiling. We'll have a what they call a vaulted ceiling. Should give us some height. Look how it comes apart.
Yeah.
It's really
it's rot.
Not good. I'm going to try. It's been nailed together incredibly. Nails all the way along. That is rotten there.
Yeah, it's just gonna have to be destroyed. Can't keep this.
I think the paint is holding it.
It's horrible. Yeah.
So let's see. You see, there's a really long one here and then a short one. Let's try and get it out. Look at that.
Yeah. It's rot.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be just have to calm down. Right.
Do you think I should be wearing a mask?
Maybe you should wear a mask, an helmet, maybe an overall, but instead we just... yeah.
It's the best way. Actually, interesting. Concrete.
Oh!
Lots of beam above this. That's interesting.
Oh, it's concrete above this wooden ceiling. It's a bit strange.
Gary, if you go into that room, this concrete ceiling, I think it's the same thing. It's just that this one has been rendered. And then, for some reason, they've lowered this.
They decide to put a wooden ceiling.
That changes lots of things.
Yeah.
It means we can't have a vaulted ceiling like this, but we can have a higher ceiling. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see how rotten this is. It feels wet. If you want to have a look at it, you can see that.
Now it needs to make a bigger hole so I can really check it.
I'm not tidying up, so I can make as much mess as I want.
Yeah. Someone will do.
Look at that. Not much holding up there, is there? know what now? We can do the saw. Excuse me. We're continuing. So
I'll
there
show the
there is a block and beam ceiling. So this was a false ceiling to make it lower, make it more cosy, I suppose. If you look at that beam there,
it was rotting away.
almost non-existent.
Gone.
So
Because the humidity is coming through these holes where they put the beams.
behind this wall,
Yeah.
it's hollow. Listen, it's a gap there, void.
Yeah. There is
it's
no
damp.
insulation.
So let's take this down. Okay, I'll see if I can pull a bit more down. It's a bit disappointing, but
Yeah.
I wonder what the roof is made out of. It'd be amazing if the roof is made out of concrete beams rather than wood. I'd be very happy with that.
You might.
Even though we can't have a vaulted ceiling.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's see if we can get this down. So we can go up. Because we've looked inside, I can see that there's just the lights here, and I think it's a water pipe in the far corner, so there's nothing in this area of any danger. So we can just really smash it down. Like that. It's always safer to knock from the top than on the bottom.
Yeah. We can't reuse this wood. It's really rotten.
Take this one out. No strength at all left.
Yeah. It's totally gone.
Very cheap anyway. Look, they've even wired up the ceiling. It's like a wire it's a suspended ceiling, like you find in a shop.
Yeah.
It's wired to the block and beam ceiling above. You can see now. Harder. It's better. How hard is this one? That's better, okay. This one might not be so strong.
That's the process.
Have a look. Even though the wood is full of woodworm, it's tough. Nailed to death. So what I'm doing is I'm bashing it, sawing it, using an old screwdriver as a chisel.
All the electrics just abandoned.
That's redundant. The electrics is off anyway,
Yeah.
so we don't have to worry about that. See what I mean? Just try. That's it.
I'm just keeping a distance, a safety distance.
Yeah. At least we're not working at height. Just work my way along to the wall. Not the most interesting job, but it's satisfying. It's like the first major works we've done on the house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Other than cleaning.
Yeah.
Although this isn't the main house. There's still some life in this wood.
Mm-hmm.
To try this side, I think. Let's have a look at what we got here. The basic plate. That's fixed, okay. So we need to get that off. So what we're going to try and do is support this wiring, even though it's not live. Two of these wires.
Yeah.
I've got one there. Oh, there's one there as well. So I'm going to get some string. Unfortunately, this box is nailed onto this beam. Fit rid of this one.
I have to stay for now then. We'll have to stay for now.
Yeah, well, it's we'll get it all down. Anyway, I'll be back.
So, ceiling is all down. Just this corner to finish. Yeah, we'll just find it. Well, it's nearly there anyway.
There we are. Cleaning up after the end of the day. We've taken down the suspended ceiling. Still light. How's it going, Marina?
First phase, good for now.
Yeah, it's taller, isn't it? Higher.
Yeah.
We've been using the chainsaw inside
Well, for small.
that machine, so it stinks of two-stroke.
To cut the beams. Yeah, but I was a bit disappointed that it was all concrete because I wanted to go across and use the other ceiling, the concrete ceiling on the other side, and use this as a mezzanine. But I don't know, I'll try to convince Lawrence to open a hole in this side of the ceiling to use the other side, maybe, I don't know.
May not be possible.
Let's see how it goes.
We wanted to see inside the roof space, see where the water pipe came in. We still can't see it.
No, there is no water pipe.
No, it's above.
Could be above here.
It's above this.
That yeah,
So
the concrete,
maybe
the concrete ceiling.
have a look tomorrow. And
Today it was successful. So.
these holes are where the joists went into a void behind this wall, this blank wall.
You have to find out what's going on.
There is the bank, but we don't know how far it is. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Time for a cup of tea, I think.
we've been working here, clearing the walls, and then all of a sudden starting to rain. But it's a nice rain because it's been very hot. Lauren's still there, cutting away. He's not giving up. I'll show you a little bit of our land, by the way. There's Lawrence.
Fighting with the brambles.
You see that little kind of terrace just in front? And there's a shed. It's part of our land. Start from there all the way along these walls. We have 2 gates. We can make a third one if we want, but at the moment we have 2 big gates. This one and the other one over there by the eucalyptus, next to that terrace that's been cleared by us, Lawrence actually, not us. He just protected some trees over there. Yeah, it's keeping on the cutting. It was all overgrown like that. Coming over the road, it's still some. We have to do all this, but it was a yes, nice clearing here. After that tree we cut, yes, continuous, never ending. But yeah, it's very nice. That is Lawrence. Start with the
Morning.
yeah. Yesterday was a little bit of light rain, but not much. It's supposed to be raining today, so we're gonna do a little bit here and then move to something else. Maybe doing some seeding, planting some little plugs that we already got. Yeah, I'll show you. So
Show the ramp we made.
we made that little ramp. If you remember from the first video, this was a big bank full of grass and yeah, lots of soil. This mound has been dug by us. We exposed the rock over there to find what is the connection with the pipes all over the place. We're trying to make this bank a bit lower. There is a wall there that has been built. Lawrence wants to get it down. Let's see. But first we're digging away all the soil. So the bank was like that, like this corner here. So that's how much we've been digging. Try to expose the back of the house because it carries a lot of moisture. It is not good. So yeah, cut a little bit of this edge. Yeah, that's Lawrence, keep this grass down. Sometimes we have the horse here, as I already showed you before. Yeah, the weather is promising a little bit of rain, but it's okay. All our trees are in flower now. We don't know exactly what kind of trees we have, but I think we have a lot of fruit trees. So, let's go, the ramp we built. just drop it over the edge because we try to build a wall below this terrace to keep the bank. So it's useful twice. We dig from one side and put where we need it. Nice ramp.
Yeah, temporary.
Right, I need go cracking with the digging now. Can't be filming. We need to get a tripod. Right, we dug a lot. Well, maybe 10 barrels. We're gonna stop now because the rain is starting. We're gonna go do something else. Maybe cup of tea first.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go do the garden area, like where we have the vegetables. We have to put some tomatoes and cucumbers in the ground.
So we're gonna do some work in the garden now. We making a little bed here, Marina. What do you think?
He's doing well.
These potatoes given by our neighbours. We bought some plugs of cabbage and lettuce. Beans, John, our friend, and myself sowed them. We've got some more here, look. Plants, tomatoes, broccoli, cucumbers.
And turnips.
Nabo, turnips, yeah. And we're going to plant them here. A couple of old freezers we've got to get rid of. They were being used as raised beds. This is a greenhouse frame. It's not bad. It needs to be covered in plastic sheeting. And inside here is where we're going to plant. I think, if you look carefully, you can see there are beds here of some kind. Hasn't been used for years. This cherry tree, yes, is growing through the frame. We'll have to get rid of that. It's going to be easy to do that and then move the greenhouse. It's all a bit of a mess, really. This area is a bit forgotten. We've got some nice apple trees there. This is the, they call it an espigaro. It's leaning to one side, of course, but it's got a good base. It's an old corn store. It's worth repairing, but not yet. One of the lemon trees there. You can see the flowers coming already. This is the back of our big garage. So, Marina, cup of tea and then we get back to it.
I'll do it. Right.
Some of our trees need some attention. They're still alive. The peach tree there has got the disease on it, which they all seem to have. But we'll have a look at that. There are even some peaches growing. Cherry trees are very late. Anyway, back to it later.
heard a sound. It sounds like the Javanese. Just here. Like honk, 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 honk. Have a look.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Seriously? I think they were in the... They could be in the woods. It was a very distinctive sound. It sound like pigs. They were just passing by, I guess. They were just passing by. I think so. I heard the sound. Looking after our crops for the summer. This has been done today. After digging the back of the house, this is the afternoon job. One of them. Another day. We've been cleaning around the water tank. There was a lot of trees and Lawrence cut them all, and it's gonna be the big stack next to us. We're gonna have to chip all, but yeah, it'll be for another day. Today it's just clear around the tank. It's been quite kind of rainy, so we just concentrating on this area. That's the tank. It was all overgrown with the vines going up to the trees, etc. Yeah, Lauren's been cutting the back. There he is. What is the name of the tree you just been cutting away?
Willow.
Willow. Yeah, that's a big pile to be then go through the chipper.
Now you're going to take some firewood.
We're gonna cut a few branches, small. to make little, make into logs. Because we're gonna leave here to dry out. Lawrence is preparing the logs. He wants me to cut some. I'll have a go. At least I have the helmet. Let's see how it goes. All right, okay.